Hi, my name is Mulvey. I'm a senior at Neenah High School. At school, I'm involved with the Business Academy, which is a club that introduces you to different business classes and opportunities to do job shadowing or internships. I'm also involved in the Leadership Council, which helps you develop leadership skills necessary to lead teams or help in the community or school and the classroom. I think Leadership Council has really helped me a lot because when I was a freshman, I kind of just followed everyone and listened to what they said, just showed up when I was told to and played. But then I started getting involved in Leadership Council, and it helped me to become more active in the team, make some decisions with the team, and help other people. I started golf around age 3 or 4 when I first began to walk. My dad always played golf when he was younger, so he kind of got me started into the game when it was just starting off hitting wiffle balls in the backyard. I didn't really start taking the game seriously until about freshman year in high school. Before that, I was just going out with friends or my dad just for fun. But then it really started to get to the point where I want to play high school golf, so then you have to practice and work. And from there, it just kind of evolved into really loving the game and wanting to play and compete. All throughout high school, I've always been the guy to get my friends together to go out and play on the weekend or just for fun, and when to get a practice round or something in for a school tournament. So I really enjoy getting a bunch of people together to go play, because that's probably the best part about golf, is playing with your friends and just having a good time. Really looking forward to moving on from high school to college golf. The biggest thing in college golf that I'm looking forward to is definitely the team aspect of being able to compete and meet new people, and just experience of playing at a higher level and in bigger tournaments. I'd like to thank you for watching this film, and I wish you good luck with the rest of this season, and I hope to hear from you soon.
Hi Coach, my name is Carolyn Barnett Howe. I'm a life member of the PGA of America. My husband and I are both teaching professionals in Northeast Wisconsin. The tape you are about to see is that of Henry Mulvey, a senior at Neenah High School in Wisconsin. Henry's been a student of ours since he was in 8th grade. He'll be graduating in May of 2012. My objective with this tape is to show you Henry's fundamentals and his overall golf swing. From the profile here, you can see his posture. We'll let you take a look at his driver swing. We've slowed it down here a bit so that you can see his shoulder turn, his hip turn, his transition move, the lag angle, and his balance on the way through. You'll notice that Henry gets a little bit up on his toes there. Here we've drawn 2 blue lines so that again you can see the plane. I like where his hands are right there, and that the shaft is parallel to that plane. He's a little long in the swing, but he holds the lag angle, returns to the shaft line on the way down. His swing ends up finishing much like Colin Montgomery's, with a more down rather than a cross version. Here he's got a 3-wood, and again we're just leaving it in real-time speed so you can see his balance. On this frame we're going to slow it down even more for you. You can see Henry's rotated his shoulders to take the club back. You can see his hand position there sets the club face nicely. So I like where he is here. Right here he's transitioned and he's parallel to the shaft line, and again I like that position. He stood up a little bit and lost a bit of his posture there, but I think his club face is in good position. Right here at the top is where I wish Henry would stop, and I think we can work on that this winter. He's going to go a little bit longer right there. And now he has a nice pull down move, so he returns to the shaft line. His feet are solid on the ground at this point, and he's actually in a really good position to come into the ball. Henry hits the ball pretty hard with his right hand, so when he gets that position, he's really firing that right side through, which causes him to pull his spine angle in a bit, and his arms pass up his spine, so that's when you get that vertical shaft. So again, we're going slowly here. And he's got good leg work. It's going to compress his body a bit, bring him down. He fires his hand through. And that's pretty much Henry's patented move. Here we have Henry from the front, again in real-time speed. So we'll just let you listen to the ball contact. Profile here, we've moved to a hybrid. As we slow down the front version here, you can watch Henry's shoulder turn and wind up his hip turn. And I think he's good right there. He goes a little bit long. He's got a nice lag angle. He compresses pretty hard, so he gets swinging inside out quite frequently. Here we're back to a profile view with the lines. Just one more view for you. And again, he returns it right to the shaft line and then throws that right hand through it and ends up in really quite good balance right here. We've transitioned to an iron now. Henry's got quite a bit of experience playing Wisconsin PGA events, and he's played a few Future Collegiate World Tour events as well. He's pretty tournament savvy. He's got plenty of experience and he's not afraid to tee it up with anybody. If Henry's got an area where I think he needs to improve, it might be that he needs to vary his swing speeds and his tempos rather than hit it all out as often as he does. He's got the ability to hit softer shots, he just doesn't choose to very often. Here I've transitioned to some short game shots. And we're slowing it down. And I think Henry's got a very good touch, very good command of these shots. Just 3/4 wedges, less than full sand wedges here. I like to put in several greenside shots just so that you can watch his motion. Obviously there are hundreds of different versions that any player can choose. Henry's got a good command of these shots. He's got good imagination. He's got a very solid short game. So we've slowed this down a little bit just to let you see the club face and his handwork through here. This is just a fun flop shot. Actually, he's quite good at this shot. Just a different version of a flop shot with a different stance. And again, these are all the shots that any good player, any collegiate player practices endlessly around the putting green, and Henry's no exception to that rule. He's not the kind of guy that you have to chase to the golf course. He'll live there all day if you let him. Henry has a passion for golf that is equal to none. He has known since he was in middle school that he wanted to play collegiate golf. Henry is highly ranked amongst the WPGA players. He's respected by his peers. He's very competitive. Having worked with a number of collegiate players myself, I think Henry's going to be a terrific teammate. Henry has a solid skill set that he's going to bring to some college team. He's a good student. He's a good player with solid fundamentals. He's a young guy who gathers people together, is terrific for team unity and team chemistry, and an enjoyable, fun-loving young man who is easy to coach and will be fun to work with.